Hey guys, it's Eric, host of In My Damn Opinion. Yes, as you can tell, there is snow on the ground now. Jesus Christ, I hate snow. I hate winter altogether. But it's January, so as everybody knows, what happens in January, wrestling fans? That's right, the Royal Rumble. As you saw last week on In My Damn Opinion, we did part one of our special two-part edition of the Royal Rumble. As most of the time with the Royal Rumble pay-per-views, the first part of the event is always the regular card matches. What's the second part? Everybody's favorite part. That's right, the Royal Rumble match. So this week on IMDO, I will discuss the Royal Rumble match itself and the history of the Royal Rumble match, as well as some great classic moments. By the way, what do Vince McMahon and Big John Studd have in common? Alright, for those of you who just said, oh, they have to do with professional wrestling, you're a dick. Plain out, you're a dick. Find out what exactly Big John Studd and Vince McMahon have in common other than the fact they have to do with professional wrestling this week, right now, on In My Damn Opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week again. That's right. Welcome to In My Damn Opinion. I'm your host, the one and only Eric Asafalo, and this is My Damn Opinion. As many of you guys saw last week on In My Damn Opinion, we started part one of our special two-part series on the Royal Rumble match. Or on the Royal Rumble event, I should say. Last week we discussed matches as well as who is MVP non-Royal Rumble match itself. This week we're going to get into what everybody's favorite part of the Royal Rumble is. That's right, the Royal Rumble match itself. It's probably, I'm not going to lie, this is probably one of my favorite matches of the whole entire year. I love the Royal Rumble match. I have seen every Royal Rumble match that there is, all 28 Royal Rumble matches. I have watched them extensively over and over and over again. As a matter of fact, as many of you all know, whoever reads Ask 7 Pound every Monday featuring my executive producer on the show, Mr. Steve Hall, everybody who reads Ask 7 Pound knows Steve Hall did give you some interesting facts about the Royal Rumble match a couple weeks ago on Ask 7 Pound. You don't believe me? He did go back and check it out. He's got all them episodes right there on 7poundbag.com, which you can catch a new episode every Monday. Steve, you better be thanking me for that plug, bro. Anyways, I went a little bit further into my research, and I developed my own facts as far as the Royal Rumble goes. Yes, Steve went over his shortest time in the Royal Rumble, as well as most time altogether in a Royal Rumble, as well as most time in one specific Royal Rumble. But here are my facts about the Royal Rumble match. Let's get started. All right. First one, most times at number 30 goes to The Undertaker. The Undertaker will make a few appearances on my list today of interesting Royal Rumble match facts. The Undertaker drew number 30 in 1997, 2003, and 2007. Oddly enough, out of all those three times The Undertaker drew number 30, he has only won one Royal Rumble match, and that was in 2007. That will come into play later on, folks, and I will explain why later on in the show. So, yep. Undertaker, congratulations, most times at number 30. Next one, most times at number 1. Number 1 is not a very good draw, folks. Although the number 1 draw has produced the same amount of winners as the coveted number 30 spot. Not gonna lie to you there. So, let me go ahead and let me tell you this. There have been 6 individuals who tied for the most times at drawing number 1. 2 times apiece. I will go over the list here right now. If I happen to fuck anything up, please leave a comment below, or if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Leave me a comment and tell me I'm wrong. I love being proved wrong, but I do some pretty heavy research here, folks. Mind you, these facts are not from any website. These are facts I developed from watching the Royal Rumble matches over and over and fucking over again. Anyways, number 1, first of all, Shawn Michaels, 1995 and 2003. Shawn Michaels wound up winning in 1995, became the first man to draw number 1 and to last the whole thing and win it. Shawn Michaels. Next one, Triple H, 1996 and 2006. He drew number 1 both times. So, next one, Ric Flair, 1993 and 2007. Next one, Miz, 2015 and 2012. Next, CM Punk, 2011, 2014. Last, Dolph Ziggler, 2010, 2013. All 6 of those wrestlers drew number 1 more than once. Sorry, they're not like The Undertaker, not in a league of their own. They all have to share the crown as most number 1 draws in a Royal Rumble match. All right, next one. People who have drawn number 30 one year, the very next year were the number 1 entrants in the Royal Rumble match. This seems like a pretty rare feat. However, though, it has happened 3 times in the history of the Royal Rumble. Mind you, this is the 29th Royal Rumble coming up this Sunday live on the WWE Network. However, though, this incident has happened 3 times. All right, here are the 3 times. First, Ted DiBiase, 1989 and 1990. Next, Rikishi, 2001, 2002. Last, The Undertaker, 2007, and then in 2008. Told you The Undertaker's going to appear on this list. That's not what I'm talking about. I will tell you here in a few moments here what I'm referring to when I said The Undertaker in the number 30 spot. First man to ever be eliminated from a Royal Rumble match, The Natural Butch Reed by Jake the Snake Roberts in 1988. Funny fact about The Natural Butch Reed, anybody remember the Honky Tonk Man having the longest reign as WWE Intercontinental Champion? That was actually supposed to go to Butch Reed that night. Butch Reed couldn't make it. Honky Tonk Man subbed in. Was just supposed to be there for a little bit, if I remember correctly. However, though, the Honky Tonk Man got over, took the ball and ran with it, became the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, a record that still stands to this day. All right. One more fact, and then we'll kick it to Eric Lee with this week's Dream Card match segment. So, we have 3 times where people no-showed, the buzzer went off, and nobody came down. Happened 3 times in the history of the Royal Rumble match. So, we have in 1991, first man to ever do it, the Macho King Randy Savage. Next one, 1994, Bastion Booger. Oh, man. Steve, we need to see about if we can get Bastion Booger on the Wrestling Roundtable. That is worth a discussion. Yeah. So is wiping my ass with my bare hand. But I digress. One more. DOA Skull. Is that Ron or Don Harris? Who the fuck knows? The Harris boys ain't shit. Never were shit. So, there you go. Couple great facts for you right there. Now let's go ahead. Let's kick it over to Eric Lee, who's got this week's Dream Card match. Go ahead. Take it away, Eric Lee.
Wrestling fans, it's me, Eric Lee, your host of the Dream Card Match segment. Boy, do we got a doozy for you this week. Coming to us from Eddie from San Jose, California. Eddie writes, Dear, in my damn opinion, Eric Lee, I have the greatest Dream Card match of all time. What I would like to see would be the hardcore legend Mankind versus Meng from WCW in about 1997. Wouldn't that match be awesome? Thank you very much. Eddie from San Jose, California. First of all, Eddie, whoa, bro, that is a hell of a match right there. Hell of a hardcore match. There are some fans that don't really care for hardcore wrestling because they say that it's not wrestling, it's out there whoring your body. However, though, I was always a big fan of the hardcore matches myself. I always thought they were entertaining, so definitely I'd be more than happy to discuss your match here this week, Eddie. First of all, you have Mick Foley as Mankind, probably the most hardcore wrestler of all time. The man put his body on the line many, many times, time in and time out, was a tremendous athlete, or tremendous wrestler, could definitely put on a hell of a performance. And then you have Meng, probably from what I have read, one of the most toughest son of a bitches ever backstage. That man would fucking take on the goddamn world, and he would probably super kick the world too. By the way, Meng, aka, just for you wrestling fans, yes, he was Haku. And for all you other wrestling fans, yes, he is the cousin of Chad from the Wrestling Roundtable. Spoiler alert, family member of a professional wrestler is on the Wrestling Roundtable. That's right. Chad, his cousin, is Haku. So, in a match that would basically be a fucking brutal-ass fight, your winner of the match, in the end, would be Haku. Meng, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't fucking know. Please don't fucking Tongan spike me. But I'm sorry, all you Mick Foley fans. Mick Foley, he is good at putting people over, and Meng would need a big victory. And I really do think that Mankind would put over Meng in a hardcore match. So, in my damn opinion, you have a hardcore match between Meng and Mankind. Your winner, hands down choice, Meng. If you guys would have a match you guys would like me to discuss on the Dream Card match segment, feel free. You can tweet me at Eric Asafalo. You can also email me at easafalo@gmail.com. You can leave a comment on here. Remember the rules, though, of the Dream Card match segment. The match would either have to take place, be possible to happen, or have been possible to happen. And I'd be more than happy to discuss your match. So let's go ahead. Let's kick it back to Eric in the In My Damn Opinion studio. He's got some more information about the Royal Rumble match. So take it away, Eric.
Thank you very much, Eric Lee. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to In My Damn Opinion. Eric Lee always has some great Dream Card matches, but I'm telling you what, bro, you ever take a vacation again, make me fill in for you, I'm kicking your goddamn ass. Anyways, I digress. Let's get back to what's important here. That's facts about the Royal Rumble match itself coming up this Sunday. Other great facts. There has been one individual, mind you, there have been multiple guys who have won the Royal Rumble match more than once. However, though, only one guy has ever won the Royal Rumble match twice from the same number, and that is Batista in 2005 and 2014, number 28. You don't believe me? Go back and watch it on the WWE Network, folks. I am not lying. I am not making any of this up. These are all true facts. All right. Most second place finishes. Again, another tie. This one is a four-way tie for most second place finishes. Here we go. Shawn Michaels, 1994 and 2007. All right, I know as well as you guys do, 1994, there were two winners of the Royal Rumble. However, though, Shawn Michaels was technically the last man eliminated before it came down to Lex Luger and Bret the Hitman Hart. So technically, I count Shawn Michaels as a runner-up that year. So got a problem with it? Go fuck yourself. This is my show. That's why it's called In My Damn Opinion, not In Your Damn Opinion. You want to talk about I'm wrong? Go make your own show. This is my show. Next, Triple H. The only man to do it back-to-back, 2008 and 2009. Lost to John Cena in 2008, lost to Randy Orton in 2009. Trips, you're a hell of a performer to put over two guys like that back-to-back, being the last man in the Royal Rumble. Next, speaking of putting over John Cena in the Royal Rumble, John Cena's on this list as well. 2005, he lost to Batista. 2010, he lost to the Rated R Superstar Edge when Edge made his big return to the WWE and won the Royal Rumble that year. Last, everybody's favorite, The Big Show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Big Show finally makes it on this list. 2000, he lost to The Rock. 2004, he lost to the man whose name we cannot say, Chris Benoit. Somebody bleep that out in editing, please. Okay, so there you go. Four-way tie, most second-place finishes. Two men have been attacked on their way to the ring and never made it into the Rumble match. They were supposed to be entrances. However, though, they were attacked on their way down to the ring, and they never made it into the ring. That would go to Spike Dudley in 2004 and Curtis Axel just last year in 2015. Way to go, guys. You guys make my list. So, the only man to ever be disqualified in a Royal Rumble match, Finlay, 2008. Yes, Finlay walked out with the shillelagh, started waylaying people, got disqualified, and got eliminated from the Royal Rumble match. Which makes absolutely no fucking sense, considering in 2001, they had all them hardcore fucking weapons in the goddamn Royal Rumble, but yet Finlay gets goddamn disqualified for bringing a fucking shillelagh, or whatever the fuck he called it, into the goddamn thing, and it doesn't make any fucking sense, folks. I'm sorry, but how the fuck do you get disqualified in the Royal Rumble match? Only Finlay knows, because he's the only man to ever get goddamn disqualified, and that's how he got eliminated from the Royal Rumble. So, a couple more facts here for you. Only one time has it happened that the two men who were the last two entrants, or I apologize, the last two men in the ring one year, the very next year, have drawn number 1 and 2, and that is The Undertaker as well as Shawn Michaels. 2007 came down to Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. 2008, guess who starts the Royal Rumble, folks? That's right, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Only time it has ever happened that those two men had closed the Royal Rumble. The very next year, they opened the Royal Rumble. Speaking of The Undertaker, goes into my last fact for you guys about the Royal Rumble match. Winners of the Royal Rumble match to the very next year start the Royal Rumble. Ric Flair, 1992, wins the Royal Rumble. 1993, he draws number 1. The Undertaker wins the Royal Rumble in 2007, draws number 1 in 2008. And now, let's fast forward to present day. Roman Reigns. He wins the Royal Rumble 2015. 2016, now he is the number 1 entrant going into the Rumble match this Sunday. So, I have presented many great Royal Rumble facts for you. So now let's talk about the Royal Rumble this Sunday. The first time ever, the WWE Championship will be defended in the Royal Rumble match. I know you people are saying, well, 1992, they crowned a new champion. However, though, there's the main word in there, crowned a new champion. There was no champion going into the Royal Rumble in 1992. This one, Roman Reigns is going in defending it. Does Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble this Sunday and retain his WWE Championship? In my damn opinion, no. You do not have Roman Reigns win. You want the fans to be pissed off more than anything? Have Roman Reigns retain this Sunday. I'm sorry, folks. Roman Reigns is a tremendous athlete. He is the future of this business. But in my damn opinion, Roman Reigns does not win the Royal Rumble this Sunday. Who will win the Royal Rumble this Sunday, you ask? Somebody we haven't seen yet. I'm sorry, it's going to be a surprise entrant. It is nobody that we have seen recently, in my damn opinion, will win the Royal Rumble this Sunday. It is going to be one of the surprise entrants. Who will be the surprise entrances? We'll find out this Sunday, but in my damn opinion, it is nobody that was on Raw this past Monday will win the Royal Rumble this Sunday. So, also, what is my favorite moment, you ask, in the history of the Royal Rumble match? 1992, of course. The Nature Boy Ric Flair proving why he is probably the greatest, one of the greatest, if not the greatest professional wrestler of all time, when he came down and he won the Royal Rumble match. Hands down, Ric Flair winning the Royal Rumble match. Tremendous, awesome. What, my damn opinion, probably one of the greatest Royal Rumbles of all time. Watch it on the WWE Network and argue with me that it's not. So, well, that's about all the time we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go back and watch all my other episodes. If you enjoy professional wrestling as much as I do, check us out every Thursday for the Wrestling Roundtables. Myself and a panelist of professional wrestling experts take 5 hot topics right now in the world of professional wrestling, and we will all discuss them as it is our Wrestling Roundtable, something that we enjoy doing for you fans every Thursday. You got a question about past or present history of professional wrestling? Go ahead and ask 7 Pound, as every Monday, Steve Hall will take 5 questions from you. That's right, the professional wrestling fans, and he will answer them. He loves the ones you got to do research on, so if you got something you've always wondered, feel free to just ask 7 Pound and Steve Hall will answer your question. So, once again, my name is Eric Asafalo, and that has been My Damn Opinion, and we will see you this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. I'm Eric Asafalo, and I approve this message. P.S. Fuck you, Trevor. Luke Harper is not winning the Royal Rumble.